So it's June. We have gone through Cleveland Indians home games where it snowed, so we can officially say that winter is over. And for the looks of it, the worst of the pandemic might be behind us. Sorry, I just thought I heard something. First of all, we've got a brand new website. Thanks to Patty and her team for putting this together. You'll notice it is a lot more concise and a lot less talking about us. Because one of the things we realized over the past few months is Simplex-IT, MSPs in general, a lot of our marketing and a lot of the website especially, just was so much about how wonderful we are and all that kind of fun stuff. Not really about what are the results that our clients will get from working with us, which are good results, by the way. So, anyway, please check out our website. Look under services specifically to see both our managed services and our co-managed services because that's an equal part of what we do. And I think both of those pages really talk about what our focus is and all that. Speaking of focus, also connect with me on LinkedIn if you're bored because we are posting videos every single freaking business day. And every Tuesday, it's aimed at CEOs. Every Thursday, it is aimed at internal IT people. And again, for the most part, it is to just offer some quick tips or updates as to what's going on, cybersecurity, all that kind of fun stuff. And connect with me on LinkedIn and see what's going on. Next, I actually traveled. I was in Orlando for the Technology Marketing Toolkits conference. And it was actually a very pleasant experience. Everybody seemed to be taking the pandemic seriously, and everybody I was talking to had already been fully vaccinated for the weeks, all that kind of fun stuff. But there was definitely an air of thankfulness as far as getting out, and absolutely some energy and also some optimism. I was glad to see. So that was kind of cool. I think it's still going to be a while before we get to the breakneck travel schedule that I was doing at least a couple of years ago, as far as conferences and all that. But it's good to see. And actually, I will be going on vacation with my family, 12 of us. Yay! Next week, so that should be fun. Next webinar. We've got another webinar coming up later this month. The link for registering, it will be in the comments and all that. And really what we're going to talk about is we're going to talk about Teams. But here's what we're going to do. We're actually going to talk about how we use Teams. And we're going to talk about some tricks that we use as far as how we do daily huddles, how we do what we call learn-in-ours, how we share key things, whether it be through Excel files or the like. So we're really going to talk about the use of Teams and how Simplex-IT uses it and how we've tried to maintain or even improve our productivity even while working from 20-some different locations. We are starting to actually come back to the office to a degree now. For those of you who look around, I never really left the office, so I've pretty much never done the work from home thing. And for the most part, I've been the only person in the office. However, that's starting to change. And we've made it fully voluntary because, quite honestly, at Simplex-IT, we've been able to maintain our productivity without really skipping a beat due to some changes, including how we use Teams and the like. But we're now getting to the point where we've got a couple people here every week. Probably about half a dozen Simplex-IT employees are at the office for either a couple hours or a day or two or whatever. And I'm in no hurry. We're leaving it up to individuals. And that's pretty cool. Simplex-IT actually hosted an event here for other MSPs, other managed service providers. That was the Channel Strong Tour. That was put on by PAX 8, which is one of our better partners, and they basically were literally driving a mobile home around this side of the country and stopping off for a networking event with food and some good conversations and the like with some of the vendors that they represent. So that was cool. We had about 30 people or so. We also donated basically about a trunk full of food to Akron-Canton Regional Food Bank, which is kind of cool as well. If you notice some of the cybersecurity stuff going on, I'm And by that, I'm not just talking about the attacks, although we've had the pipeline, we've had the meat distributors, and now we've had the ferry services that are going on as far as the high profile. But we're also seeing insurance companies denying cyber liability policies because companies don't have multi-factor authentication in place. We're also seeing vendors and clients of companies who are talking to our clients and the companies about how well defined their cybersecurity policies are in place. I think what you're basically starting to see is not only is the threat real, and the threat is real, absolutely, but also you're going to start seeing more and more pressure by clients, by vendors, by insurers, by bankers, by employees. All of that, you're going to see more and more pressure for organizations to start taking cybersecurity seriously. And I think that's a good sign. It's an inevitable sign. But one of the biggest challenges is the bad guys have this fantastic business model. They can make a lot of money at very, very little risk, and risk either financially or legally. And until that changes, we're basically going to be constantly fighting this battle of trying to come up with better and better cybersecurity tools and techniques. Want to be a salesperson? Maybe you already are a salesperson. Anyway, we're looking to add a salesperson to our team, sales executive. So if you've got some sales experience in the B2B world, business to business world, better yet, in the IT world, email me, bob@simplex-it.com, or go to, we'll put the link in the comments and all that kind of fun stuff. This is a hybrid position. In other words, there'll be work from home, work from the office, and going to clients, potential client sites in the Northeast Ohio area. We're a pretty cool company to work with, and we're making some moves. I mean, we're pretty visible. So this is a good opportunity for someone and for the right person. So let us know. You always hear about me going to conferences or speaking at conferences or all that kind of fun stuff. I might actually be putting on a conference. That'll be weird, right? And that is pretty much what is going on here at Simplex-IT. It happened in May, and what's going on in June. So, hope you're doing good. Let me know if we can help. Have fun.